Killer, killer, killer.
Hey, yeah, Mark Andre, hold the door. 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 He looks happy, huh? That's some foreshadowing because, our Mark Andrews had more than enough of this. Believe it.
So that's a full pound. Yeah, good for a full pound of beef?
From Ken, Mark Andrew got, are you hungry, boy? Can you eat all that? That's a lot of food for a boy, huh? Could you eat that? And now Matthew has to put up with, oh, that's a full pound of beef. Could you do that? Could you do all of that? Are you a hungry boy too? Meanwhile, the guy's in his 20s and covered in tattoos. Yes, Grandpa Ken, I can handle that burger, thanks.
Nice. Killer, killer, killer.
Killer.
Killer. Killer. Killer.
I think
Killer. How many steps?
36,929 steps.
Killer. 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 Killer long day. Killer. Let's go get some beers.
Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze, hound. Drink, 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 donate. E-beggar. Drink, happy birthday, booze, hound. Hack, e-beggar.
I'm going to ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar.
Gravy train.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
Food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok. On my TikTok.
white Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white. On my TikTok.
White Canadian.
On my TikTok. I'm white.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian
White guy.
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm going to ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off. I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge. I'm very uneducated. Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored.
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the 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 Jackery's working its butt off. Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy.
Tangy. I'm insane. Double. Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have, no? It would have rocked my car.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap.
See what I mean?
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. shit.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that.
This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in. Your real name was going to be called Waste Management.
Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
I'm filming you.
You're filming me. I'm filming you.
I'm filming you.
Killer.
Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
There are two phenomenal foghorn opportunities in this video, and I want to deal with them at the start because they are so strong. Ken is struggling to cross a stream, and not only is it foghorn all over the place, there's one moment where he shifts his weight forward and his pendulous gut sags down. And before we get to that, what YouTube doesn't like is if you zoom in on a gender-specific body part. So we're not doing that because a fat gut is having no specifics for gender. That probably doesn't sound too elegant. It's just that, you know, we're avoiding zooming in on any gender-specific body parts. And furthermore, before we get hit with body shaming, we have to remind ourselves that Ken has developed this giant beer gut through abusing alcohol on this platform while breaking the terms of service. We know that Ken has a history going... I'm just protecting my butt here. Ken has a proven history of years of doing terms of service breaking, dangerous, and possibly deadly binge drinking live streams, hard alcohol for money. It's like pretty much the worst thing you can do on YouTube is to do something that breaks the terms of service, which is dangerous, and you do it for cash. And he plays the copyrighted music in the background so it feels like a party, and then he dirty deletes and he runs away. Let's just have a reminder for ourselves and anyone at YouTube if Ken complains. Here.
We drink booze. 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 We drink booze.
Thanks, Ken. And the other thing that Ken Domik has done throughout the years, well, for more than a decade straight, is promote a very unhealthy lifestyle. And he's addicted to fast food. And it's difficult to get yourself addicted to fast food because it's not like it's a street drug or something like that. You don't find people there saying, hey man, could you, give me $5 so I can go get a taco or something like that. It's just making bad choices over a long time. You get your body dependent on this stuff. So before Ken complains about body shaming, let's have Ken tell us that he is addicted to fast food.
As a few of you have already kind of pointed out, I am addicted to fast food.
Thanks again, Ken. So now we can get into this footage in the service of the public interest as an example of what to avoid and what happens when you abuse hard liquor. You drink beer all the time. Ken's always talking about beer. And of course, he's addicted to fast food. And while pretending to be doing intermittent fasting for about 3.5 years straight now, if he was doing intermittent fasting for 3.5 years straight, you wouldn't recognize him. He'd be a different guy. He'd be tightened up. He'd be fit. He'd be weighing less. You cannot do it every now and then hang out in a fast food parking lot and eat garbage for the whole day. That's why it doesn't work for him. He's just an idiot all across the board. And listening to him is a mistake to do. So, In the public interest, we are going to do the character study of somebody who abuses booze and the wrong type of food and what happens when you do that. So let's get into this. There, it just happened. Thing is, he's too far away, and it happens too quickly. So we're gonna get in close, and we're gonna run it a few times, slow motion. You know how we do things. By the way, if you appreciate all the work here, it's getting peanuts. So join the channel, $1.99 a month. There's no contracts. You get the custom emojis. I deliver on what I promise. Once in a while, you get an early release. All right, get that out of there. And so let's do what we do here. It was George Lucas who said, while I believe, quoting someone else, that movies are never completed. They are abandoned. Which is to say that there's always something more you can do, and I suppose I could have added like a sound effect like each time Ken's gut falls past where it is and is held back by his shirt and his buckle. It just... you know, which sound effect, and, you know, I already put too much work into these things as it is for the peanuts that I get for it. So, we're still gonna do more. Now we're gonna do the slow-mo, and then I think we'll make Ken dance.
I am addicted to fast food. 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 I am addicted to fast food.
Ken, instead of you keeping track of your steps while you go from one chicken sandwich, burger, pizza, and beer feast to another, maybe you should do some real exercise. No computer trickery, just old school, real exercise. So let's have you dance for a little while, and you can start sweating to the oldies, and it'll be like 1 minute. You can do it, Ken. Let's do it.
I am addicted to fast food. 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 I am addicted to fast food.
I was gonna say, don't fall in.
I am addicted to fast food.
Oof. Oh boy. That sort of speaks for itself. And we are done with it. So what do we got now? We got this. And it's another fantastic foghorn moment. First thing, let's turn on the lights. There we go. Now let's take it at its strongest moment. Ken, you're on.
You're filming me. I'm filming you.
I'm filming you. And Matthew. Look at the clouds. We're just gonna look at. You can't even see.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. 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 We drink booze.
Now those were two classic Ken moments. Why do I say that they are classic? Because he hasn't been in worse shape for both of those moments. And with both of those moments, he's trying to do something athletic and failing at it. That is why. What do we have left for this? Well, I'll tell you. We got the entire video, and I'm going to fast forward through all the boring hiking stuff and Ken talking about his steps. And we'll get to all the jokes. And we will also revisit those two moments that we just did. Both of those two moments, we'll run past them one more time, only we won't spend as much time with them. And just to reiterate how many times he said killer, yes, it was 14 times in a half an hour. And Ken grabs onto these words, which come out of the haze of his memory from the 1980s, and he thinks it's just that easy to grab the youth market by just saying, like, awesome, dude, you rock, things like that. And now he's grabbed onto killer, 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 killer. It's pathetic. So I'm going to run that one more time, and then we get into the body of work, so to speak. Fast forwarding through the especially boring garbage, and we'll get to the jokes, and we'll do a proper job of it. Here we go.
Killer, killer, killer,
Killer.
killer, killer, killer.
I think
Killer. How many steps?
36,929 steps.
Killer. 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 Killer long day. Killer. Let's go get some beers and pizza. I like this little town. Pickled pig.
That sounds a lot like the tickled toad, and nobody's making any comment or jokes for it. Maybe the tickled toad was inspired by this title. Anyway, they didn't do anything with it. I don't know. Moving on.
So that's a full pound. You good for a full pound of beef?
From Ken, Mark Andrew got, are you hungry, boy? Can you eat all that? That's a lot of food for a boy, huh? Could you eat that? And now Matthew has to put up with, oh, that's a full pound of beef. Could you do that? Could you do all of that? Are you a hungry boy too? Meanwhile, the guy's in his 20s and covered in tattoos. Yes, Grandpa Ken, I can handle that burger, thanks.
Nice. You gonna do a full pound of beef? Killer, like turkey size. Killer. He can do it. Sweet. Killer.
Guess what we got now? Exclusive footage of Ken Domik eating food. It's really something else. He has no knowledge, he has no interest in the culinary arts, so he just eats the food and he says, good job. and he's not even playing to the audience, and then he shows the wrapper is empty, and he gives himself the clean plate award, and then he asks if Paul is still leading, and then he shows his own empty wrapper again. It's really great stuff, and it's the reason why Ken gets extra money from his audience sent to him via Patreon. It's just great footage. Here it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, great job. You got the pulled pork tacos? Good job.
Clean plate award.
Nice.
Paul still eating. I'll get A.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Same style building.
There's Matthew texting his girlfriend. It's a nightmare. I have to do this. It's just a day and a half, okay? Then it'll be over. And did you hear Ken earlier saying same style building? When they get into it, he talks like a grandpa about all these things that nobody cares about. And last time this was over there, and that's different, and this is the same thing, only they put it here, and that's over there. I'll give you a little bit of that, and then we'll keep moving.
Ooh, exactly the same. Well, the door is a little bit in a different spot, isn't it? Wasn't the door a little bit over that way?
The other one, the door was over in that spot.
Because we could hang stuff here before. So this one has a little fireplace. Did the other one have a fireplace?
Yeah, but it wasn't that way. It was over the wall.
So. Oh, yeah, different bunk beds. Yeah, well, they have walls instead of just like a frame.
Oh, this is nice and wonderful.
So I'll take this room this time if you guys don't care. I think, Matthew, you should take the big room. Oh, look, that's different too. That wasn't...
Matthew is like, doesn't this asshole ever shut up talking about stupid bullshit that nobody cares about? Well, the reason why he does it, Matthew, is because Ken is just killing time to create footage, because he's left with a small core of what is left of his heyday audience who will watch anything, so that's why he has to do it. And let's move on.
I don't think the other one had that bump up, did it?
Didn't have this out.
Yeah. Paul's just farting.
So Paul goes across first of all three. Then, once he gets to the other side, he turns the camera from that side and gets Ken as he's doing it.
Oh. I was gonna say, don't fall in.
What a fucking mess. Does that look like a guy who's been doing intermittent fasting for more than 3.5 years and is a cycling maniac? Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Definitely won't fall.
Matt is already done in 2 seconds. Must be thinking to himself, it is so much fun hiking with you two grannies. Let's move on.
Woo! Killer. This is the top of the little haystack. I believe it's over the 4,000 meter or 4,000 foot, but because it's so close to that one, it's too close. And Paul's eating a very large sausage. Pardon? Pardon me? We are on our way up to Basin. I'm not sure what the elevation is, but
we're at 1250.
Yeah, we're definitely over 1,250 meters of elevation so far. Wow. Killer.
They have all covered the same ground. Please notice how Paul can talk with no problem while Ken is gasping.
Yes. It's very technical. There's a couple spots that I mentioned that if I was by myself, I would have bailed.
And there's a climbing rope halfway up,
Yeah.
abandoned.
So yeah, somebody used the rope to help them get up because they were just, it's terrifying. Some of these spots. So Paul said we're almost at 34,000 steps. Again, we're still at the top of Saddleback, and we're at 4:24 in the afternoon. We've been going for about 9.5 hours. I burned 3,400 calories plus 1,655 meters, and we're at 22.5 kilometers. Killer.
I'm filming you. You're filming me.
Talk about riding the gravy train until the wheels fall off. This is a train wreck. There is no reason for Ken to be such a mess at age 57, because there are other YouTubers such as Eric Surf 6, who's about the same age, and he's in great shape. And even some who are a little bit older, like our buddy Larry, who is also in great shape. And Ken should smarten up. Stop eating junk food every week, and these fake camps that he does, and he eats the crap all day long. We already dealt with this earlier, so the only different thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you where the thumbnail came from. Let's just run it.
I'm filming you.
I'm filming you. And Matthew. Oh, look at the clouds. We're just going.
That is the thumbnail. His gut is all over the place. His tongue is hanging out. There is the champion of intermittent fasting and the cycling maniac. Why does he make it so easy for us sometimes? Ah, brother. Probably because it takes work to edit that stuff off. Ken is always just keep the camera running. It means money for a small audience, which remains from his heyday on YouTube that will watch anything. So, we got that done. Let's move on.
Look at, you can't even see anymore.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Killer. Kilometers.
And I think
Killer. How many steps?
36,929 steps.
Killer.
We've got a long way to go.
Yes, sir.
Actually, here, I'll show you something right now. Then you get an idea of what. Yeah, so far.
Who sounds and looks healthier, Ken or Paul? Just asking a question, you can just answer it to yourself. You don't have to make any comments in the comment section below, like Ken is always asking people to do.
Look, we have our headlamps all ready to go because it's getting dark.
Yeah, so if I click on that, 5 hours and 42 minutes still to go.
Yep.
It's 5:55 right now. Is that right? Yeah.
Killer. Killer. Get in there, buddy.
I mean, Matthew. Nice.
Oh. Killer. Killer long day. Killer. Let's go get some beers and pizza.
So there you have it, another steaming pile of garbage from Ken Domik, ending with footage of the Clean Plate Award, which appeals to idiots. Who cares if you eat something and you shoot footage of the plate or the bowl or the wrapper and say, I give myself the Clean Plate Award? Ken leaves the footage in that demonstrates he is an idiot. If he wasn't guzzling beer and eating pizza and all the rest of that stuff all the time, he could perform better. And he doesn't because he insists on eating this junk food all the time. Speaking of performance, here, it takes me like 40 times the work to make this entertaining, while Ken just serves his audience of idiots by just running the camera all the time, then publishing it. So please join the fucking channel, $1.99 a month, you get all the custom emojis. And sometimes I do early release. Okay, get that out of there. Was that so bad? That little notice there. And when we do the premieres, please don't say I'm e-begging. This whole thing makes less than $1,000 a month. Okay? And I'm not going to end on that note. We're going to do it funny. Alright? Let's do one more foghorn and then we're out of here.
I'm filming you.
I'm filming you. And Matthew.
So
Oh, look at...
How do you like it? That was the very first time that I extended the speed of the foghorn itself because Ken has never looked worse. We do not understand why he doesn't get off the stage, enjoy all of his money, try to preserve his health, get away from the junk food. Yet, he keeps eating it all the time, and then he thinks he can do this stuff and not look ridiculous. Fortunately for us here, he does do it, he looks ridiculous, and there's lots of comedy for us to share. Right here. Thanks everybody for the support of the videos, checking them, and sharing them. For those of you who might want to enjoy a character study of a jackass named Ken. Thanks.
Is that it? That's it.
British peanut.
Double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people.
Tangy.